Hello friends, Scott here. Welcome back to Storytime. This month we're reading If I Could Ride a Train by Heidi Coland. If I could ride a train today, I would smile so big with glee. I'd hop aboard when the conductor called and sit beside my family. The big engine would roar and chug, toot toots to say, let's go. I'd sit and watch the world go by, enjoying the dazzling show. We'd zip past stations and glide over hills, climb steep mountain passes too, whisk into big dark tunnels and out the other side, break through. Into the glorious morning sun, the canyon by my side, we'd chug along, my family and me, enjoying the beautiful ride. Dash across rugged mountain trestles, spanning rivers oh so wide, watching the gurgling rocky water carve through the stones and glide. Down through the canyon and beyond, I'd imagine where the water must go, through the plains and to the sea, moving fast at first, then slow. We'd leave the river dream behind and keep going on our way. I'd count the cars to pass the time. It's a game I like to play. I love to explore the world by train, especially the diesel kind. We'd all sit together and look outside, talking about the cool things which we'd find. A passenger car is where we'd ride. It feels so incredibly free. It's a way for people to explore the world and see everything there is to see. We'd have had such fun on the train today, exploring so many wonderful things. The train would begin to creak and slow, and the whistle would begin to sing. We'd rumble back home to the station, one toot to say we're through. Time to step off our railroad journey. Goodbye, train. I had so much fun with you. The end. Thank you so much for joining us today. On over to Roni for an amazing craft.
Hi, I'm Roni here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. I'm your craft master person, and I'm very excited to start off the new year with all of you. The craft that we're doing today goes to the book, If I Could Ride a Train by Heidi Coland. What we did is, it's a black paper in a plastic, and we're calling it the flashlight craft. And when you put the flashlight in, you'll be able to see everything that's in the dark. And I picked this train specifically because it goes with the book. But for all of you, this is a lot of work, this big piece of paper. So we are going to make it a little bit smaller version. So let's get started. Some of the things you're going to need are pieces of paper. I have black, and I have Kramer white, and you'll see why you need both of those. You're also going to need a little plastic bag, some scissors, and some markers. Some of you who are older maybe want to be more specific about what you want to draw. You can find some pictures of trains that are like drawn, and you can download them. So here's a couple that I have found. And that's the one that I did earlier. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to look at my plastic that I have, and I am going to get the white paper first. So what I did is I cut a piece of paper that kind of matched the inside of the plastic. Then you're going to open it up. And then you're going to put it in there. So you're going to draw your picture first. I'm going to close it up. I always use black because this kind of gives me lines to draw in color. And I just going off it's kind of hard for me, but I'm going to do the best I can. So I'm going to make a little train. I'm going to be very simple. Maybe we'll put a cow catcher here. Put some wheels. Big wheel here. Doesn't matter if you have a little line there, you're going to cover it up soon. Maybe a little window in here. And then you're going to start attaching maybe the tender. Put wheels. If you really want, you can put a track on here. Okay, while you can still see, we're going to go ahead and color it. And I'm not sure if I remember telling you, but the only way that this is going to work is if you're using permanent marker, because it won't go away. Regular markers will get smeared and you won't see them as bright. So when you're using markers, make sure they're permanent markers, and which, just to let moms know, or grandmas, or big brothers and sisters, you need to be watched. You get this all over, it's going to take a while for the marker to go away. Okay. You can make them any colors you want. Oh, I'm going to get all the wheels right away. Whoop. Guess I'm going to do it in blue. And then you can talk about some of the trains you would like to ride in. I've been on the steam engines because we have them here at the museum. I've been on diesel engines because I've gone to visit people. So I don't know, what kind of train would you all like to ride on? Okay. And if you want to, you could put clouds. So now you have your train. You can see what you did. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this out. It's kind of a magic trick. You're going to put the black piece of paper in. And like magic, it almost disappears. Now you have it there. Turn it over. It's going to be a surprise. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to make a flashlight. So what I did is I took that same white piece of paper and I cut it in the shape of a flashlight and made it like a little handle. And then I colored it with highlighter, and then you have your flashlight. Not hard at all. So when you're all done, you could take your art or your magic trick, and then you could take the flashlight and you could show them what your picture's all about. There's your train with the track. Whoop, it's all stuck. There's your cloud and whatever else you'd like to draw. It was a lot of fun. Especially when you show it to your own friends and they're like, wait, how did you do that? Thank you for joining me here at the Colorado Railroad Museum for Story Time and Craft. Remember to catch a galloping goose ride with us this spring. Bye.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Commenting and sharing in particular may qualify as virtual engagements for important funding programs like the SCFD.